There's not a lot of trans LGBT visibility in the music industry.
I was very lost.
I was suicidal.
I felt so unsafe at school.
When things get tough, I always turn to music.
It's hard to pinpoint one moment that saved me because I feel like music saved my life.
Music, it's been a tool in my life and my mental health.
Music means everything to me. It lifts me up and it's when I feel the most free.
One of the first ways I was able to express myself.
I don't think a single day goes by that I don't sing.
You could be anything you want in music.
Music spoke to me when I was young in such an intimate, empowering, magical way. And I think that music is already doing that for young queer kids. It can do even more if we just put a little bit of effort.
Finding music did help me with my soul, I feel, especially after being bullied for so many years, just finding that outlet.
I think I use music as a catalyst or therapy to allow out my femininity.
I just needed a distraction from what was going on at home. So I would hide in my room and come up with these crazy ways to make songs.
So much amazing music has been made by LGBTQ people. The first time I heard Ani DeFranco and hearing her embrace her queerness and hearing her embrace her strong, powerful femininity, that made me feel safer than anything could.
The Janet Jackson, Madonna, even Prince was another star that I looked up to as a child.
Think about Elton John. And when I heard that he was gay, there was certainly a bell that went off in my head that was like, you can do that?
When I was about 13, 14, I would write the word Bowie on anything that wasn't moving.
When I see LGBT people in the media, I get so excited.
It's like coming up, you know, when you've been underwater and you take a breath of air.
And the more people that do it, the more mainstream it'll become.
There are more Eltons, and there are more Freddies, and there are more Melissas, and there are more Linda Perrys, and there are more Desmond Childs, and there are more RuPauls.
So does my queerness impact my music and my artistry? I mean, look at me. I am a 75-year-old black man in a blonde wig.
I'm so proud to be called a queer songwriter.
For a long time, I didn't write the truth and didn't have success until I came out. It was about the change in me that then I could write songs that were completely truthful.
Growing up queer has allowed me to not put boundaries on art or colors or life or anything.
It's so important that we participate in the arts because the way arts shapes culture.
We have stories to tell as well.
There's something magical about our point of view.
People are becoming more united, and I know that that's a tough road.
Imagine if the doors weren't so hard to fight through. Imagine if we didn't have to feel unsafe at school.
I like to think that because people are standing up and because people are being counted, that it gets easier.
If we don't support the LGBTQ youth, if we don't make them feel safe, we're not going to get all this beautiful music. We're not going to have these diverse, beautiful voices that in history have made such an impact on music. We can't lose those to come, and we should make sure there's even more to come because there is not nearly enough.
Singing with other queer people and LGBTQ people in the choir is really cool because everybody's just themselves.
Being in the chorus means having a sense of community.
It means family.
It's very inclusive, very loving.
It's always just an empowering experience singing music with other people and harmonizing with this one.
It's really impossible to replicate that feeling that I get being a part of a group, singing and making beautiful music in any other part of my life.
This is my home away from home.